Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Davis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Dort in at the 2 spot. And for Cleveland, the guard pair. It's Garland and Sexton. Johnson is out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Sexton. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Davis inside. It's over Garland. Davis with the bucket. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Woo!
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
On the wing, Johnson. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton the pass to Allen. Kicks it to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And James throws it down.
Now, guys, it seems like every drive of LeBron's involves contact, doesn't it? He's like a magnet for bodies out there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Garland the pass to Allen. Garland with it. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. Pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
Stolen away. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball. And James throws it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Okoro. Passes it to Garland. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's LeBron with the drive. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 9 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And this gives us a chance to highlight the rookies with the most assists here in the second half of the season. it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Rockets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And they get it, and Allen with the layup.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron left side. Kuzma outside.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Off target from outside. Allen trying to break free. They grab their own miss. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Lakers making a change here. Bridges checks in. James outside. Inside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Bridges. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The open look here for Sexton. Knocks down the three ball. Sexton's got 6.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Here's LeBron. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over to the wing. Back to Sexton. Allen against Davis. Allen kicks to a Okoro. 5 on the clock. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You look at the Cavaliers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing, and I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Adams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Adams, and the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Osman to the right side. A pass to Windler. He takes it in. There's Garland. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Bridges passes to Nate. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass pass to Windler. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Bridges out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Rivers, and there's Davis, and it's Caruso in at the point. Windler, the pass to Johnson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Bridges. Outside, Sexton to the paint. Here's Adams over Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
are truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Adams' shot is good.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Adams finds Johnson. Cleveland the rebound. Sexton on the wing. Back to Adams. Second chance shot. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
And that one drops.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Windler. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. Now Sexton. 17 points in his last outing. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rivers kicks to Davis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
James, no good on the free throw. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Allen passes to Okoro. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Colin Sexton. Davis with a screen on Bledsoe. James outside. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. 14 points for Davis.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Okoro. Out to the right wing. Garland with it. Back to Adams. The alley-oop and the rejection by Harrell. Kuzma finds James from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bledsoe looking around. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Adams outside. There's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Adams. Garland with it. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Montrezl Harrell. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for James. And Dort gets it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Allen driving to the basket. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Kicks it to Napier from past the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Osman the pass to Garland. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Osman, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And here is Garland. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
The guard pair, it's Garland and Sexton. Okoro out there with Johnson. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Johnson finds Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's James. Here's Davis. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. LeBron against Sexton. Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Okoro wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Okoro's got 5 points so far. His son Cole Greg was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Here's James. That one misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Davis against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's James, up and in on the layup. James has got 4 this quarter.
Well, at this point, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Johnson against Harrell. Johnson's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
James in the post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 21.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Outside, Sexton. A floater, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
So both teams making some changes here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. From 10 feet out, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Windler, the pass to Johnson. Lets a floater go, and Adams with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
James, and James throws it down.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton against Caldwell Pope. Adams down low. He's got 7. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adams has got 9.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, bump him all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, little you can do about it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Johnson, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Garland. The Lakers also making some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Harrell, and it's Miles Bridges in for Alex Caruso. Outside, Sexton. Over LeBron. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Bridges, no one around him. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Launches it. Howard trying to free himself out.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
To the left wing, and the pass to Windler. Shoots over Bridges, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
And they double up James. To the middle, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Adams. Outside, Sexton. Adams down low. Started by Howard. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 8 here in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Napier's checked in for Los Angeles.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Bridges. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Sexton the pass to Windler. 56 seconds left in the third.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Napier dishes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Napier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Jared Allen's checked in for Sexton. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
James outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
He gets it in there.
Eric Bledsoe entered the league with a quality mid-range game and gets one to go there.
From deep LeBron, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Bridges, Anthony Davis is out there with Harrell. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Garland, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Davis down low. He's against Allen. Here's Dort. Off target with his three.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Johnson, the pass to Allen. Back to Johnson. Here's Windler. Just 5 to shoot. Okoro shot is off. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Bridges.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Allen left side. Johnson outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. Dort passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Kuzma. Now, here's Sexton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Kuzma outside. Johnson against Davis. Over Johnson. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Napier passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Adams checked in. LeBron is checked in for the Lakers.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron. Always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. From outside the arc, and LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 33 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
And it's Sexton penetrating and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Picked his pocket. Davis against Johnson. Davis kicks to Harrell. For three. And James with the basket on the assist by Harrell. LeBron's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. Now Garland. Inside, here's Adams to halt the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
LeBron drives in, good on the bucket. James has got 38 points.
I'll tell you, the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Back to Sexton. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Garland. Covered by LeBron. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 2. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Here's Johnson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their... Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
On the wing, Johnson. Sexton kicks to Okoro. And he drives in. Garland. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
James, the pass to Kuzma. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harrell against Johnson. Left side, Sexton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Here's LeBron. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. James has got 42 in the game.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.